For these questions, we're going to use multiplication or division to find the equivalent fractions. Remember, equivalent means that it's equal. So for number 1, we see that we have 4/8 equals something over 40, which equals something over 72. This is very similar to what we've been doing, with the difference being that there are 3 different fractions that are all 3 going to be equivalent. So what you're going to do is the same strategy. So if you did 8 to 40, we notice that it's getting 5 times bigger. 8 times 5 is 40. So what you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. So we have 4 times 5 now, which would make 20. So now we have 20 40ths, and we're going to make that equal something 70 seconds. Well, this is a lot more difficult because we don't know how to get from 40 to 72. So what we're going to do is ignore this middle one for a while and just use the first fraction again and make it equivalent to the last fraction. So we see that 8 times 9 is 72, and what we do to the bottom, got to do to the top. So 4 times 9 is 36. So when you solve these types of problems, oftentimes you need to compare the first one with the last one, or the first one with the second one, sometimes the second one with the third one, but they're all equivalent. So it doesn't matter which one you compare them with, they would all still be equivalent. Okay, so for number 2, we're going to start with 2/4, and let's see how we get from 4 to 40. So we would need to multiply by 10. And what we do to the bottom, we want to do to the top. So 2 times 10 is 20. We could go from this one to that one, but it doesn't seem very easy. So what I'm going to do is rewrite the 2/4 and write something 12ths next to it. And then I'm just going to work between this one to that one. So I know that got 3 times bigger, so then I need to do the numerator as well. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 2/4 is equal to 20 40ths, and it's also equal to 6 12ths. All 3 of those are equivalent. So let's look at number 3. Here we have 3 to 18. So I know that 3 times 6 is 18. So what I do to the bottom, got to do to the top. So 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, and so I see to get from 18 to 30, I don't really know how. So I'm going to look again and just rewrite the 2/3, and I'm going to go straight from 2/3 to 30ths. So 3 times 10 is 30. So what I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. So the answer is going to be 20 30ths, and all 3 of these are equivalent. We'll do one more. So we have 5 to 25, and I can see that's times 5. And what we do to the bottom, we got to do to the top. So we have 4 times 5 makes 20. Well, I can't really get from 25 to 30 with multiplying, and it doesn't work by just adding. So I need to start over and look at 4/5 and compare it straight to 30ths. So to get from 5 to 30, I have to multiply by 6. And what I do to the bottom, got to do to the top. So 4 times 6 is 24. So my answer is 24 30ths. So 4/5 is equivalent to 20 25ths, which is equivalent to 24 30ths. All right, you try some on your own, and if you need help, you can come back and rewatch the video. Good luck.